Now, based on that, I know my body very well, pretty well. Could you already guess in your head where I feel pain and where I probably have an issue? Based on that?
Yeah. My guess. Yeah. There's two places that I would think, right?
Okay.
I'm going low back and probably knee.
You are correct on both of those.
But that might also, I mean, I'm thinking there could be something going on right up in there too.
Yeah.
Because there's extra tension. We haven't talked about the side views yet.
Yeah.
But I'd say low back just because of how you're.
And are you able to guess what side of the low back or just in general low back?
If I were to guess, I'd say maybe the left more so than the right. But that could also fluctuate.
It fluctuates, yeah.
But like based on like this, just the way your knee, your femur, your big thigh bone is sitting, it's definitely sitting a little bit further out from your body.
What now? Also based on that photo, just that photo, could you guess what knee I have issues with? Because I do have knee problems, knee pain. When I run, there's only one knee that flares
up. Your right side?
It's my right knee. Yeah. Every single time. I can go about a mile, and then it just starts to. I mean, it gets so bad. I had to stop. I'm just like, running's not fun anymore. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Well, actually, I'll watch you walk later because that's part of what we do during our analysis. But my guess is that your right leg there's no rotation at the knee joint, which means there's no rotation in the hip socket to the femur.
Yeah.
So instead of your knee absorbing, right now it's just taking all of the blunt force. Also, if you're looking at your foot, your right foot turns out slightly more than the other, right? So the knee and the foot aren't even looking the same direction. They're not pointing the same direction. So instead of getting the knee to move like a joint, now you're turning it out with a foot, and you're starting to shear away at everything in the knee.
Yeah. Okay.
All right?
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow.
Cool though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now side view. I love this.
It's brutally honest. I mean, I hate it because it's brutally honest, but I love it too. This is a picture's worth 1,000 words. Like this there it is.
No doubt. Now, remember we talked about side view and the dynamic tension of all this, right? So, ankle, knee.
Wow.
Hip.
I'm moving so much forward.
You are so forward.
Wow.
Which, guess what? It's going to put more pressure on your knee joint as well.
Okay.
Do you get any like mid back?
My thoracic, that mid back. I don't necessarily get like pain, but it's tension. There's definitely tension there all the time.
It's working.
I have to work, like I have to roll and do like a lot of thoracic, like just opening up because it's constantly getting tight.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, me too.
And
my God.
Your other side is same. Yeah, I mean, you're forward.
Not as forward, I guess. But look at the legs too. I'm off. Even my feet are off. They're not even on the same plane there. I wonder if I just subconsciously did that. Wow.
That is a question I hear a lot, but usually it's you. Yeah. Now look at your shoulder blades and notice how your hands are. Like we said earlier, they're in front of you.
Yeah, wow.
Like if I could take your shoulders and pull them back, that's like where they should be.
Yeah.
So,
it looks even uneven too. My hips even look slightly
slightly uneven, and if you look at the middle of your spine, it's over here.
Yeah.
Now, what's really fun is we can actually put you in
back together again?
Sticky form. Okay. So, as you said earlier, you said your hip looks a little higher. So I could actually put in your posture here. Now, the red is like severe. Right? So if your leg was way out there, I could do that just to show the difference between the two. This hip elevates. You could take this picture home to your wife, by the way. We're going to bring your hip forward, and then we're going to pull this back, and then we're also going to bring your head forward. Cute, right?
Yeah.
Now, I have to bring this back too. Bring the hip forward a little bit. We call this ski jumper position.
Yeah, it looks like a little skier.
Now, this is if I were looking down at you. This is your nose, this is the middle of your chest.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your left arm. So this is your left arm on the sticky. We're going to take it and we're actually going to twist it forward. We're also going to use this picture as the reference. Your left knee turns out a little bit. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
The right knee turns out a little bit more than that. And then the right foot turns out more than the left. All kinds of fun sticky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the head, I would say there's maybe a slight rotation. Because if you look at your left side here,
Mm-hmm.
see how it almost looks like you're looking over your right shoulder. Your head's slightly turned to your right. So
Yeah.
I'm going to take that and I'm also going to turn that. So from there, we can actually, our system will give recommendations, right?
Wow.
And this is information that's been gathered throughout all 25 of the clinics that
Yeah.
are national and the international clinics as well. But as we input, it learns, and then it can identify postures, and it helps us come up with the ideal sequencing for you.